What up gamers, I'm Jason and today on Dice & Dragons I'm going to be unboxing Godzilla Tokyo Clash, published by Funko Games and designed by Prospero Hall. Now this is a game for 2 to 4 players of monster mayhem, as you will be becoming some of your favorite monsters from the Godzilla franchise. You're going to be smashing up Tokyo and competing with each other, and only one monster can be the mightiest of them all and rule, become the king. I think it's Godzilla, he's my favorite, but you know, you've got some other choices here as well. Now I think I talked a little bit about the game. I don't think there's much more to add, so let's take a look at what's in the box. Now let's take a look at what's in the box for Godzilla Tokyo Clash. Looking forward to getting this to the table. So we've got the rule book. I do like the art. It definitely feels very reminiscent of the 1960s. So far, rule book looks well laid out with some solid explanations. And you have a game summary on the back. And you also have an explanation of the different kaiju. So pretty cool. Not that long of a rule book. Looks like we're going to be in for a fun time. Now, all the minis are in protective, in plastic bags. So here we've got Mothra. She looks really cool. Save Godzilla for last. We'll put these minis out over here. So that's Godzilla. I thought he was on top there, but I should have figured. Gray miniature. We've got... I'm drawing a complete blank. This looks like Gigan. But I'll double check in the rule book after the fact, just to make sure we get the right names. I know some of the Godzilla characters, but clearly not all of them. If I didn't know him, I would definitely not be a Godzilla fan. Here we've got King Ghidorah. Looks very cool. I may rebox all of these minis in just one bag. Kind of get why they're in separate bags, though. It's just to make things a little easier. And here he is, the man himself, Godzilla. I do love the look of these minis and the color. It really adds a lot of aesthetic to the game without you needing to paint the miniatures. So, as a Godzilla fan, this is definitely something that I'm happy to have. We'll place these minis back in the box. Here we just have some cubes, red and yellow. Won't take them out. And this is the stand for Mothra. So we'll leave all of this stuff in the box here. And because I just completely blanked on the name of the kaiju. Sorry, it is Megalon, who is the other kaiju. I'm going to take a look at all of these, but take some of them out. You can see some of the other ones in here. We've got different structures, buildings that are going to be placed in Tokyo. They all definitely feel like the buildings that were smashed in the old Godzilla movies. I'm really happy that they went with the classic feel for the character and not some of the more modern elements, because I think that's when Godzilla was just a lot of fun, and it's nostalgic for me. It's what I remember. And we've got different hex tiles that you'll be using to make up the city. Not sure what all the symbols are, but I'm sure, probably where to put some buildings and things like that. But I'll figure it out once I go into the rule book. They are not double-sided. They are just single-sided. So we've got these. We'll put this aside as well as our building miniatures. Here we've got the tokens, and there are 2 token sheets, so I will actually try to get this open, but here we go. So we've got a few numbers, some fighter jets, a UFO. Looks to be some ships, maybe some crates, things like that. We've got tanks. It would be fun to have some more minis, but unfortunately, I don't think I've got minis that are quite that size. Although you might be able to modify some battleship pieces if you want to make your own boats. Here we've got the character sheets. So King Ghidorah, Godzilla, Megalon, and Mothra. Here we've got, looks like the different scenarios: rush hour, the Xylian invasion for the X-Alien, lightning generators, naval bombardment, airstrikes, armored assault, and then I'm not quite sure what this is, but it looks to be a track for event cards and also to track some information on the different monsters. Very cool. This is not really Julie's theme, so I don't know if her and I will be the ones taking a look at the game, but I do have a friend that absolutely wants to check this out. So you can definitely expect to be seeing this on the channel at some point in the future. We're starting to be able to get back closer to in-person gaming, so hopefully before the end of the year. And here we've got the decks of cards. We're not going to go through all these cards. We'll just take a while. As you can see, it's quite the pack. Not that difficult to open, luckily. There are cards for all the different Kaijus, Mothra, Megalon, Godzilla, and King Ghidorah. Let's take a look at what the cards look like. So got counters, their attacks, it's like gravity beam. So everything is definitely themed based on the monsters. So that's pretty cool. And you can even move other Kaiju. Godzilla, of course, he's got his victory pose. I love it. Definitely based on the 60s Godzilla. The Heat Ray, Power Up, Rush, Scaled Hide, Tail Whip. Very thematic to Godzilla. Megalon is one I'm not as familiar with. He's got his horn laser, the sturdy shell, strafe, a drill attack, agility, monster with a drill hand. I mean, that's just scary. Piercing drill. Pretty cool stuff. Then we've got Mothra, poison scales, the antenna beams, gust of wind. The song, I'm glad that's included as well. Dodge, rebirth, so that's neat. Absolutely thematic to the character. Very cool. I like everything that is in this box. It feels like we're getting a solid, fun, and incredibly thematic Godzilla experience. And the game is priced reasonably, so I think any Godzilla fan would be happy to pick this up. So there you have it. We've taken a look at what's in the box for Godzilla Tokyo Clash. Now keep it right here, as I'll be coming back at you with a quick outro. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you like what you saw, don't forget to click that like button, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when our next video is released. Also, down below in the video description, there are links to all of our social media feeds, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. If you'd like to see pictures of Julie and I, or maybe some of our friends playing Godzilla Tokyo Clash when we get it to the table, make sure you check out those feeds. Also, down below is a link to multizone.ca, a great Canadian game store. Click that link. You'll get 10% off your next purchase. And it's a great way for you to support the channel, as a portion of that purchase is returned to us. Also popping up in front of me are going to be links to some of our previously released videos. Over here will be our most recent release. Well, over here is going to be our review and how to play of this when we get it to the table. Until then, I'll find something that is related to Godzilla that I can showcase, maybe one of our anime themed games. And with that being said, don't forget, keep playing games.